Hello, and welcome to episode 5. Today, we're going to work on a few things. So, since last episode, I have done a few separate things, such as making some MV machines, doing some batch processing. Over here, I smelted up a bunch of aluminum, I made these emeralds, I made some MV machines, arc furnace, assembler, sifter, mixer, centrifuge macerator. Connected all these. I built a second EBF because one was too slow. Hooked it all up. And just miscellaneous crafting, more circuits, etc., etc. Today, I would like to get those upgraded to HP and work towards Canthal coils and maybe upgrading power today. Because we need to switch from steam to, I want to do naphtha. So we need to make the drill, this one, which we can make all of this. The only thing we're missing is the vanadium steel gears, which is just vanadium, steel, chromium. Chromium we can get, vanadium, centrifuging wrought iron. So I'm gonna work on this. And I'll do some crafting, and I'll be back at our first progress point. Okay, so we have set up our fluid drilling right here on a deposit of raw oil. These distilleries, which are running sulfuric naphtha. This loops. So this naphtha uses naphtha and hydrogen, and makes, or this sulfuric naphtha and hydrogen makes naphtha, and hydrogen sulfide electrolyzes it, turns it back into hydrogen, so it loops, and then it avoids the sulfur. And then the regular base naphtha is burned in these generators, making 8 amps of MV. So now we have a few choices. We have the wires right here. So what I need to do is I need to go out, bring this wire over here, and run this wire throughout the base. So bring it down and out, and then transform this up to MV, and then transform it down to LV where LV is required. So I have to reconfigure the power real quick. That also does require me to make a few transformers. I do also want to upgrade the EBFs to HP. So I need to get these wafers done. I should have the emeralds. I do. Suck. So I'm gonna do some more crafting, more building. Switch out these mainline wires. This is gonna take me a little bit, and then I'll be back. Okay, so a couple things. I made a lot of Canthal. I'm also going to overclock this EBF to HP and get it smelting. So I don't know why I thought the EBF was on. So let's remove all this wire, remove the transformer, remove this, like that. Then we go up here. Connect. Get that. It's all connected now. Then that's all good. So you can see this wire comes down here, merges in there. This merges out. This goes out to the MV machines, and then this goes up to this. So other than that, a few things. I did some crafting, made all the different lenses, and now we're cutting them. So I'll sell some Canthal, and I'll be back. Hi there. Welcome back. So, I have went ahead and crafted these coils. This has been quite a few days later, though. I made a bunch of stainless. I made some silicon ingots as well. I made 2 buckets of polyethylene. The rest I have in a chemical reactor. Well, I think I got voided actually when I broke it. But we make polyethylene using this naphtha up here. So for those who don't know, polyethylene right here. So polyethylene, we're gonna do this one because this has a better ratio. Sorry, this one. So ethylene and oxygen, we get ethylene via distilling. I think it's, let's see, severely steam cracked naphtha in a 2-to-1 ratio. And then we get it by heating the chemical reactor using naphtha and steam, and that's it. That's how they get polyethylene. Pretty simple. We have oxygen pretty much infinite of. That's like 300 buckets right there. It's really easy to get. So from there, while the quest book tab loads, come on. So if he thinks we're gonna make some transistors, this electric extractor, which allows us to pass up a lot of good resources. We're gonna get this and circuit 1 and 2 automated. This is just gonna be water. This is gonna be cobblestone. So I'm gonna make 2 of these. Just some more vanadium steel, which I have already crafted. And then this is missing this require transistors. So I'm going to batch craft a bunch more polyethylene, I think. I'm going to get some stuff together for some transistors, batch craft a ton of circuits, and then we will get into HV this episode. Hope y'all are ready. Hi there. Welcome back. So, I have went ahead and crafted these coils. This has been quite a few days later though. I made a bunch of stainless. I made some silicon ingots as well. I made 2 buckets of polyethylene. The rest I have in a chemical reactor. Well, I think I got voided actually when I broke it. But we make polyethylene using this naphtha up here. So for those who don't know, polyethylene right here. So polyethylene, we're gonna do this one because this has a better ratio. Sorry, this one. So ethylene and oxygen, we get ethylene via distilling. I think it's, let's see, severely steam cracked naphtha in a 2-to-1 ratio. And then we get it by heating the chemical reactor using naphtha and steam, and that's it. That's how they get polyethylene. Pretty simple. We have oxygen pretty much infinite of. That's like 300 buckets right there. It's really easy to get. So from there, while the quest book tab loads, come on. So if he thinks we're gonna make some transistors, this electric extractor, which allows us to pass up a lot of good resources. We're gonna get this and circuit 1 and 2 automated. This is just gonna be water. This is gonna be cobblestone. So I'm gonna make 2 of these. Just some more vanadium steel, which I have already crafted. And then this is missing this require transistors. So I'm going to batch craft a bunch more polyethylene, I think. I'm going to get some stuff together for some transistors, batch craft a ton of circuits, and then we will get into HV this episode. Hope y'all are ready. Hi there. So this is editing me here. Unfortunately, a large portion of this video, starting from this point onwards, is no longer audible. I had an issue with the recording where I was adding a filter to try to eliminate the typing on my keyboard, and it did work, but when I spoke softer, it also eliminated my voice from the recording due to it being a noise gate. So, unfortunately, a large portion of this video will be unaudible, or it'll just cut out on my microphone entirely. So I understand if you want to click off now, but I thank you for watching this far into the video if you have. You are free to obviously watch the rest of the gameplay if you so desire, but I also understand if you wish to click off now. The only note I have here is that the next episode is going to be a Star Technology video. It'll be the first episode of that series, and I'll be trying a little bit different of a recording style for that. But I will hope to see you all then. Oh, that back. Oh, two things. We have the EV wires. Our base has been extended. This wire is now 16x. These wires now convert. And right here. Alright, well, silicon and aluminum are low, but lithium and sodium are higher. Here now passively by electrolysis of water. Just getting quitted. Your chest will now passively run. Ultra. Also now have passive sand and gravel. These will eventually build up. I will probably emit, or not level, polar quantities at some point somehow. But sand is probably the most important because we need it for glass, for solar panel, then aluminum. Can't thought all this work. No, I want to get Angel Ring today. That's gonna final thing. Nope. And some wires. Okay. Go ahead and turn this all. You have all of this. Put this in here. Gonna auto. First, silver. Assembler. Also, footer. Spectrum. The alley smelter. Makes 96 electron or 20 electron a second, which is pretty crazy comparative to what it is. Electrum is normally at MV 2.5 seconds for 2. So it's a little less than 1 a second. This is almost 20 times faster because of the coils. Alright, have that. Now, be making electrum wires. I really need to make more wire mills because this is incredibly slow. I already made 2 benders for silver plates. Oh, I think I can just make them. Well, go ahead and up real quick. I can't. ahead and okay. So now put all that in. They will now make them just a bit faster. So we have quite a few cables in. Quite a few there. All we're missing is some stainless steel rods, so I will go for MA3 and I'll put that. Our first HP. Now we get manganese phosphide, and we get glowstone from the witch singularity, which I've already made. It just uses hostile neural network. I didn't really talk about it. Just sitting in the inventory. But witch predictions, and it generates glowstone. You can also get glowstone from redstone ore processing, which we get from the electric extractinator with sand. Right now, we're not doing that. We are going to want to do that later when we have an ore process. But for right now, it doesn't really serve a purpose. It's just in the simulation chamber, we use a prediction, which is gallium and aluminum and glass panes. This is very easy for us. Glass panes just cutting glass blocks. Gallium is from the diffusing raw sphalerite, which is gold ore. Very simple stuff. And as you process it, it gets higher and higher percentages until it gets up to 99.5% chance to make a prediction. This is getting rectified in the next update, as in it'll be done in Greek Tech machines, starting at MV or HV, I believe. So I'm looking forward to that. So to get the ring, we need manganese phosphide, which is melted. Manganese here. Remember what this comes from: centrifuging calcite. Okay, we have our manganese dust. Then we just need to get our HV electrolyzer. There's just some tempered glass. Have some tempered glass. We have our HV. The only thing we need is a transformer for me. A 4X. Regular rubber. So, with that, wire. That. That. Grab our copper cable, gold cable, our transformer that we already have, and our picks. I think it needs one. No. And yeah, I see. Yep. That. We have our 4X transformer. So for right now, I'm going to stack this up here. And we also need to step up base electrolyzer. And then I need to get some glowstone. And how about that? Just to recap, I had to move these down to this wire because I was gonna run them on that wire up there. Not let me see. I was gonna run them on that wire up there, but it overvolted this and burnt the wire. I just put it on the main line because it was trying to pull 40 amps. Now this is making some more production, making glowstone, get to walk all the way up here. Here. This make. And with that, have our phosphorus. And make this manganese. Mixer. We have our manganese phosphide. We make these double platinum plates already. Just need 2 platinum. Platinum down. Yeah. Here. Under. Take about 20 seconds each. That's fine. I only need 3 of them, so we'll take that rest out. Then LED fuel generator, need manganese phosphide wires. Currently mixing, that is enough, I believe. I need 4 X wires as 2 ingots each. Yep. So we'll go here, and I will interrupt. And in a few seconds, it should cycle over. And then we are making our manganese phosphide. Like that. That's done. Need an ender pearl. Oh, I need to do ender pearls. So make the coil black steel. Black bronze, nickel, steel, copper, electrum. I have to make sure. Okay. Well, manganese phosphide for the angel ring is done. However, I forgot the ingredients, so that'll be a next time thing. But with that, I would like to thank you for watching. I know this episode has taken quite a long time to get out. I have been very exhausted and have had, frankly, no energy to do anything. It's very unfortunate. I do love playing this game. I do want to record more, make more content, and put myself out there. I do thank you all for being patient with me. The main thing is, I said this in the post, with the Star Technology playthrough. I will be working on it here soon, maybe even today. But my biggest thing is really just balancing my free time. My summer semester is almost over. That also means my spring semester, or my fall semester, will be starting here soon. However, my fall semester is going to be slower paced, so I will have more free time. On regards to that, next episode we'll probably do clean room, fully get into HV, and get into AE2 in the real heart of this pack, which I feel personally unlocks at the Moon Miner. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.